Hi, my name is Charlie Evans. I've been teaching earth science here at Bethlehem High School for 17 years now. I'm giving you an overview of the open house today. The first thing I want to cover is a link that I share with you through email over at the beginning of the year. And this is the daily agenda. So, this slideshow is on the screen when students come in every morning. They get started by looking to see what is in the upper left-hand corner. You can see that this is today's slideshow. And then they see what they're supposed to do to get ready for class in the Do Now section. And then the agenda outlines the things that we're doing throughout the day. If there's any homework, that's over here. My office hours are over here. I do say Wednesday is open office hours, so students can come whenever they like or just show up Wednesday after school. And then by appointment on other days. And I do expect that if students make an appointment with me, that they will come to that appointment that they've set with me because I'll be waiting for them. I do want them to come for help when they need it and talk to me and communicate with me. I want you to notice how I name the days here. Unit 1, day 14. That corresponds with my website, with my Earth Science website, which is another link that I sent out at the beginning of the year. I also had students bookmark both the agenda and the website at the beginning of the year, so they have those. Finally, over here, I have my Earth Science in the news section, and that's current things that are happening in the world and a little bit of a weather forecast down here that I put on the bottom right corner. So that the other thing about the daily agenda is the current slide is the top slide in the one position, and I push the older days down. So this is the previous day, and then the day before, and the day before. So I like to say this is a window into my classroom. You can really see what's going on by looking at the daily agenda. It's available for everyone's usage, and it corresponds to my course website, which looks like this. If you go to the home page, so the link that I sent out, and I will send out a follow-up email with another link. And this is the home page of the website. And right on the home page is the current slide. That's one of the reasons why I put the slide in the one position. First of all, it's easier for me to update every day. Second of all, it shows up right here on the home page, the current day. So students can really follow along. If they happen to be absent for any reason and they're not really ill, and they can stay current with the class, they can find out what we did and use the website with Google Classroom and the daily agenda to really stay current and stay up to date with the class. I think that's really important because students getting behind is really one of the worst positions they can be in. And I know it's stressful. So we want to avoid the stress. So communicate with me, send me emails, follow what we're doing in class, and stay current to the best of your ability. My email address is here. I say science as a verb. In this class, we will do science. We are following the new methods that go along with the new state standards for earth science. They're not official yet, so this is a transition curriculum. We're applying the new standards to the old curriculum, and all of the earth science teachers here at Bethlehem are doing it, so we're in constant contact with each other. We are collaborating daily, multiple times a day, to see what's working best for the students and how this is working all together. So it's a really great year for that, which means I've deleted all of the pages in my units for now, and I went back to the drawing board with Unit 1. So when you look at Unit 1, it looks like this, and this is where that naming convention comes in. So this is not day 1 of school, this is Unit 1, day 1. And each day that we do things in class, I add links to the things that we've done. I add some information that students might need and things that we've gone over in class. If we've done activities and class activities, they appear here also. These are Padlets that the students made, so you can see that the students have posted in these Padlets, and these are accessed only through Bethlehem Schools, I believe. So you have to be in a Bethlehem Schools account, but there's student posts there. You can see them on these Padlets. So it's a cool way for students to post information and share information. We've gone through all the way down. If I go all the way down to the bottom, this is what we're working on today. So we started Lab 4 yesterday on day 13, and I wanted students to begin the lab. In Unit 1, I'm really trying to get students to follow the methods and learn the methods and increase their ability to answer prompts with really high school level answers, using the appropriate vocabulary, writing the answer in the shortest amount of sentences possible, but with all of the correct information. So eliminating any kind of fluff and just really answering the questions to the best of their ability. I do expect students will increase their ability to do that over time and get better and better at it. But through Unit 1, we're kind of working slowly together so that we can make the first leap into that and then continue going for the rest of the year. And then today we're continuing on that lab. So this lab is very particular. So I wrote a very particular set of instructions. On the course info page of the website, that's where you can find things like my course syllabus. So the first thing, so these links, these pictures on the side are links to the documents, and this is basically what's covered in the documents. So the course syllabus is here. The course outline is here. As I said, we're doing everything completely differently here. So I have ranges of time for how long I expect these things to take. And then in my tentative exam column, I really don't know when these are going to happen. I only have the first one for October 28th, and then we'll move on from there. And I will fill in the information as we go. The Earth Science Review Book is the text for this course. This is the reference tool and the Regents prep that students will need. It's ordered through the My School Book system. I told them about it today, and I will send a separate email. But all of the information you need to order this book is right here on the web page under course info. It goes through the same system that the school meal system goes through. The one thing you have to watch out for is if a student's in 9th grade this year, their My School Books may be set to the middle school still, so they can't see the high school store. So the school store works through the My School Book system also, and ordering the book through this system is something that they'll need to do. These are special codes in Aspen. These are codes that appear in lieu of a grade. So if there's something in the Aspen column that's not a grade, it will go with these codes here. And if you notice, these codes are temporary. These are attention getters. So this means Aspen requires some attention, and students really pay attention to that, and they come see me and they fix these problems that they have. So whether they were absent or whether their assignment was incomplete and needs to be completed, or whether it was just plain not turned in and needs attention there. So whether they need help or just to turn it in, we can fix those problems. And I ask them to send me an email after they fix the problem or come see me so we can fix the problem together. The rest of the website is basically just for kind of student stuff. I do go through some organization. So on the organization page, and there's something I'm going to add to it this year, we go through how students can stay organized and how they need to stay organized to be successful in this class using the tools that we use in this class. The other thing that I'm going to go through this year is building your own review sheet. So we started one for Unit 1, and I've just given the students the basic topics, and I've asked them that when they have some time in this class to go through and add things to the review sheet. And I've also said that this is a great thing to have open during class so that they can add things to this right as we go over them. And the value of building your own review sheet in a course is beyond compare. So when a student builds their own review sheet and tailor makes it to their own needs, it really becomes a valuable tool. So that's a skill that we're going to work on. I'm going to walk them through Unit 1, show them how I would build my review sheet using colors, images, and all sorts of different tools that are available now. And when a student builds their own review sheet, it really becomes valuable. So rather than a packet where students just fill in the blanks with whatever comes to mind, which is what I've seen year in and year out, that doesn't gain them any information, and whatever was incorrect in their mind is still incorrect and is now solidified incorrectly. We're building our own review sheet with correct information so that when we review, it's something that we can use. And then we use colors to really make things stand out, and images. So that's about all I have for you. Thanks very much. I do want to say that it's been really great having everybody in school. This is an excellent start to the year. It's so much better than last year, having all the students here. We had approval yesterday for students to be able to face each other in the classroom as long as they're 3 feet apart, which means we can now use our lab benches again. This year, we've been able to use equipment again. So already a great improvement over last year. And like I said, we're going to do science in here. So we will be completing activities. It's a very student-centered, student-driven learning environment. Thank you very much. If you have any questions, please send me an email, and I look forward to working with your students all year long.